Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? It is a beautiful day here up on the mountains. As you can see, lush greenery, a slight breeze, and the sun is shining and nature is awake. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Andrea Mason, alumna of Dr. Les Brown, your personal accountability coach of Press Play, Plan Life According to You. When have we stopped asking questions? When have we been fearful to ask for help? When have we been fearful to ask fees for service or provide a service for a fee? Think about it. We have been in this society with constant dictations, lectures, lessons, rules, and, certain paths and protocols we have to follow. But you know me, I speak from the heart. I get to the root cause. I'm about the emotional connection as opposed to the financial connection. And quite honestly, that has been extremely successful for me because I connect with people on a whole different level personally, professionally, and they know where I stand. What you see is what you get. And when I start to provide services, when I start to expand and connect with individuals, I want to see where they're at. I want to connect with them. I want to learn about them. See, one of the key tactics that I have learned through personal experiences is that people see you a mile away when you're just about collecting or giving a dollar. They don't see the personal connection. They don't see the growth, the opportunity to expand or professionally or personally grow, let alone collaborate and possibly have an extended relationship with that person. Now you say, well, Andrea, I run a business. I want to get fees for services. Yes, absolutely. But also, based on your business, what services are you providing? What can you bring to the table that individuals will appreciate, receive, makes you stand out and be authentic? One of the things that I get constantly feedback from testimonials and connections that I make is the connection I make with people. I'm not here to fill my bank account. I'm not here to boast about how many people I know. I'm here to help people. And that's my genuine and authentic passion, is helping people, because I had limited resources growing up. I had the solid structure of unconditional love, support, empowerment, discipline, morals, ethics, and values from my parents. But when I was on my own, nobody taught me about interpersonal connectivity. And so when I'd feel fearful to ask for help. I'd feel fearful to request a fee for service or provide a service for a fee. And it really damaged my self-esteem and personal growth, because I was like, I just want to help people. But one of my great mentors, my financial leaders, said to me, Andrea, no matter how much you want to help people, you must meet them where they're at. And aside from that, people won't pay attention unless they pay. And I thought about that for a second. I was just like, all right, well, that makes sense, because any financial investment that I put into a company, an industry, a product, a service, I made sure I got the best out of it. I made sure I asked questions. I made sure that I knew what I was in for without missing or forgetting to read the fine print. Some of you out there say, well, there's different strategies and technical components to it for the business. Yes, of course, that's part of it. However, I'm not going to go in there and provide you with a service that I don't use myself. That's hypocritical, and that's something that I would never want for somebody else. If you look at my clothing, the food that I eat, the beverages that I sip on, or even the music or something, it was a referral by word of mouth. See, I don't like jumping on the bandwagon of trends and fads because they don't last long. I go to someone who authentically and through their behaviors and reports have used such products, watched such movies or shows, listened to music, or strategies that I've seen successful. You know me, one of the greats of the greats, I went to learn how to be a motivational speaker under Dr. Les Brown. He was my mentor. He is a good friend. And I learned so much from him. Why? Because he's been there and done that. And that's what I provide to you. I've been a victim. I've been bullied. I've been abused on all realms. I've been running the hamster wheel of life. I've been unhealthy. I've had my life knocking at death's door almost 30 times in my life. So I can relate. And I also acquired the skill of learning how to connect with people interpersonally, listening to their stories, communicating with them, and do more listening as opposed to speaking. That's how you learn. You observe individuals. They can say one thing and do one thing, but it's the behaviors and what you're doing when nobody's watching, called integrity, is what I seek out. So I encourage you. You want to get the best of the best. You want to be successful. Be bold enough and brave enough to ask questions until you are content with what you are seeking. Be bold enough and brave enough to provide a service. Be bold enough and brave enough to provide a service for a fee. Be bold enough and brave enough to say no to certain opportunities. Because in the end, you are going to be paying the debt, the consequences, and their afters. When I made the decision in 2020 that I was going to change my life as the world shut down and not go into a rabbit hole, I didn't have the financial investment for Dr. Brown at the time. But I was able to do it because I intentionally made a commitment that I was going to learn everything I need to learn, ask questions, apply methods, and be genuine. And ladies and gentlemen, even though I didn't have the financial means at that time, since then I've made it up and then some. Be bold enough and brave enough to ask questions. Don't take things for surface value, and explore and do your research. Let's get back to asking questions. Let's get outside of our comfort zone and make those connections. Let's get outside of enough and saying, you know what, I am valuable. I am worthy of services provided, to provide a fee and to receive a fee. That's all you got to understand. If you need assistance and somebody to walk beside you every step of the way, you know where to find me. AndreaMasons.com. When you choose to press play, plan life according to you. I'd be more than happy to connect with you, to discuss all the areas and answer any questions that you have. Why? Because it's your investment. And I may not be for everyone, but I am there for someone and for all. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing, safe, beautiful weekend as I am here up in the mountains. And I'll see you in the next video. Like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Are you ready to ask questions? Are you ready to get answers? Are you ready to ask for help and ask fee for services and provide a service for a fee that can benefit you? Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Be well.